welcome to Juva Production. Okay, so today we're gonna do Godpunk deck. Okay, so let's go. So you know my body. Okay, this is my flag. Ninja World body. Top Feast Wing Glory Brawlers. Okay, so basically okay, so this card ability basically is cost. Put a card from your opponent's field into a drop zone at opponents pay 1 gauge and opponents pay 1 life. Skill Plunder. When this card attacks and destroy your opponent's monster or deals damage to your opponent, deal 2 damage to your opponent and you gain 2 life. So basically this card is the MVP of the card because you get to put a card on your opponent's field into the drop zone, which which you can destroy your opponent's field. Yeah, because so far in this meta right now there's no cards skill which prevents cards from like dropping from the field. Yeah, it's always return or destroy. Okay, now the next card I play is this 2 copies of what's the name? Fingers Miroid Zaporonos. Okay, so skill is opponents pay 1 gauge and put the top card of your deck into its soul. Okay, so when this card is destroyed, the opponent chooses and drops a hand card and deals 1 damage to opponent. Okay, if you are wondering why I play this card, is because right now there's a new card from a new booster, which is this card. Okay, Demon Slay Fear Press. Yeah, so later I'm going to tell you the skill. Yeah, that's why I play this card. Okay, yeah, to drop opponent's hand card. Okay, next is 3 copies of this and 1 more copy of this. Okay, right now you're wondering why do I play this card. Okay, later I will tell you guys the skill of this card, like how it works. Okay, let me read the ability. Okay, the name is My Buddy. Okay, so basically ability is if you have less than 4 buddies in your deck, you may have up to 1 buddy in your deck. You may buddy call using this card. So basically when this card is like this, right? So when this card like enter the field, so basically you like switch, so this one call. Okay, good. Okay, so yeah, that's how it works. Okay, yes, so basically I run 4 pockets of Brawlers. Okay, now next is the Retriever. 3 copies of what's the name? Dysfunctional Helia. Okay, if I pronounce wrongly, my bad. Okay, so 3 copies. So basically this skill is activate. Choose up to 2 Godpunk monster with different sizes in your drop zone other than this card, and you may pay 1 gauge and rest this card. If you do, you can put those to your hand. So it's like a Retriever. Okay, you can get cards from drop zone. Yeah, run 3 copies. Don't run 4 copies. Okay, I would not recommend run 4 copies because now lots and lots of people are playing loyalty, which is really dangerous. Yeah, and 4 copies will like cramp up in your hand. Okay, now the next one is another Brawl Zeus, different type. Top Nuclear DT Might Brodus. Okay, so basically this one, the core cost is slightly different from others. The core cost is pay a total of any 2 gauge. So you can pay 1 gauge of your opponent's one and your 1 gauge, or you can pay 2 gauge of yours, or you can pay 2 gauge of your opponent's one. Okay, any. Yeah, so you have choice. Okay, plunder. So in this deck there's this skill called plunder, and there's like different types of activity. So basically this plunder is when this card attacks, drop one of your opponent's gauge and put a top card of your deck in your gauge. Okay, so after next activity is at the end of your turn, if your opponent has 1 or less gauge, put a card from opponent's field into the drop zone. Okay, so it's somewhat like the other Brodus, just that this is like you can steal other people's gauge, and then at the end of the turn, then you can send 1 card to opponent's drop zone. Okay, now the next one I will run is this guy called Bone Splitter Shazulus. Okay, so basically skill is when this guy enter the field, return all of the opponent's gauge to their deck, shuffle it, then they get to charge 2. Then afterwards, if any of the gauge return, like let's say 1 gauge, 2 gauge, 3 gauge, any gauge, you can gain 2 life. So yeah, basically is this. I run one of these because maybe their plan was to maybe get as many gauge as they want. So you know, I can like call this card, then from like 15 gauge, maybe 15 gauge, they will become like 2 gauge. Yeah, so yeah, 1 copy is good enough. Okay, yeah, if you want more, maybe 2 copies, but I would recommend 1 copy only. Yeah, because that card is not really so important. Okay, now next one, I will run 3 copies of Die Pen, Treasure Die Pen. So this one is like the basic charge and draw, just that additional skill. So basically you get to charge 1, charge 2, draw 1. After that, opponents get to charge 1 too. Yeah, so like your opponent is like thinking, oh, they get this Godpunk, my opponent are using Godpunk, and they will need my gauge, so I will waste up all my gauge. So you can like call this guy, so opponent will have 1 gauge, and you can like let's say call Brodus, or this guy and many other. Yeah, and one thing to note is, let's say you are calling this guy and you give your opponents 1 gauge. Okay, 1 gauge. That person cannot use that gauge first. Like they cannot use up that gauge to counter it. Until you do something like call another monster, then that person can use that gauge, because that gauge is yours. Okay, so Buddyfighters, take note of that. Okay. Yeah, next I will run 3 copies of. Okay, so this card name is called Roaring Hydra. Okay, skill: when this card attacks and destroys your opponent monster or deals damage to your opponent, drop 1 of your opponent's gauge. If not, your opponent chooses and drop a hand card. So everybody after reading this the skill, they are unsure, like they are a bit unsure, so I'm here to help you clarify. So basically, when this card attacks, destroy your opponent monster or deals damage to your opponent, then that person will need to draw their gauge. Then your opponent will lose 1 gauge first. But if they have no gauge, then you can drop their hand card. Yeah, if not, Yeah, then you will need to drop the gauge. Yeah. If you're wondering why not using this card, the size 1, yeah, this one, it's because I actually just want to try out this card, and like most of the matches I can like let them lose all the gauge and then I can drop the hand card. So later I also will tell you the reason why I want to play this card instead of this. Yeah, and then also the reason is this card is size 0. So like, you know, like during the first turn or something like that, so this one is size 3, right? So I can place center, so this one I can place at the side. Yeah, and then I attack, drop hand card. Then later opponent attack me, then I still can drop hand card. Yeah, so we'll like draw a lot of cards. But if you guys want to run this card also, okay, you guys can like test out my builds first. Yeah, and then see how you can add stuff, take out stuff. Yeah, can run out this one first also. This one is guaranteed dropping your opponent's hand card, and guaranteed. And after that, like the core cost is like still one of our opponent's gauge. I can run that too. Okay, anything. Okay, the next one is 4 of the searcher. So basically, this card skill is, okay, you pay 1 gauge, afterwards you can take 1 Godpunk monster or item from the deck to your hand. Yeah, that's all. Once per turn. Yeah. And yeah, for more, yeah, just to tell you that I didn't run item in this deck, so yeah, that's all. Okay, yeah, hang on a minute. So if you guys are wondering, wow, new sets come out already, why didn't you run this guy? Okay, so the reason why I'm not running this guy is because, okay, let's look at the skill first. Okay, pay 2 to the opponent's gauge, put a top card to a deck. If you have a weapon equipped, this card on the field size reduced by 2, so basically it's a size 1. Other than during your opponent's start phase, when the number of cards in your opponent's hand increases, your opponent chooses a hand and drops it. This ability only activates once per turn. Okay, the thing that I like about this card is the last skill. Other than like, okay, you guys can read it. Yeah, because like drop hand, right? But I don't like about this card is, firstly, pay 2's opponent's gauge. So you must pay 2 of opponent's gauge, okay, in order to call this guy. So right, you need to call this person or another spell. Later I show you. Okay, the another spell is this one. Okay, you need to use that 2 times, and your opponent like will like high percentage steal that gauge one. So yeah, that's the one thing. The second thing is second skill. If you have a weapon equipped, this size reduced by 2. So let's say you, okay, mainly your goal is to call 3 on the field. But right, if you call 3 on the field, then you have a weapon, right? And if your weapon, let's say right, opponents destroy your weapon, that means right, 2 of this card need to be destroyed. Yeah, and it's no good, man. Plus right, these 2 weapons is like not really so good. Like this one can be returned to hand, this one can be returned and zap, but it got so good lah, yeah lah. But the meta right now is like so good, like it's so good, man. So even you run this one, you'll be returned to hand. Even you run this one, destroy 2 times or return to hand 2 times, it'll just destroy, and this card will just say bye bye. So I will not run this. I will not recommend to run this card. If you guys want to try, go try it out and go to the local tournaments and go try it out. Yeah. Yes. Okay. Now Okay, let's come back. I run 3 copies of this set spell. Okay, this set spell is like must have in like Godpunk decks, even in the veggies deck. Okay, maybe I'm going to do a deck profile on that too. Okay, so basically this skills is, okay, wait, my camera starts. Okay, okay, let's go. Okay, let's start off your opponent's main phase. Choose and use one of the following two. Your opponent chooses and drop a hand card, and you draw a card. Drop one of your opponent's gauge, and then you can charge two cards. You may only set one of these. Okay, so like this one you can use in any deck, like any Godpunk, I mean any danger world deck. Yeah, because you can steal one of the opponent gauge, then you can gain 2 gauge. Then you can either also like drop hand, then you can gain 1 hand. So it's like this card is like must have in danger world. It's like very nice card to play in danger world. Okay, next one is 3 copies of this card. Immortal Speech. So skill is you need a Godpunk on the field, then afterwards you pay 2 gauge. Your opponent chooses and drop a hand card. If you do, I mean not if you do, and you draw 2. So even your opponent have no hand card, you can still draw 2. Yeah, it's just a great card. Okay, it's like nice one, just that additional 1 gauge and the opponent need to draw a hand card. Yeah, which is really must play Godpunk. Okay, now this card is what I'm talking about just now. Yeah, this card is just like this card over here. Okay, so this guy is, you guys remember, this is like basically give opponents 1 gauge, then you can charge 2, draw 1. This is the same thing, just that for the charge 2, draw 1, you get to choose among the 3 cards. See, then look at the top 3 cards. Yeah, you guys can pause and read the ability. Yeah, so this is just a better version of it. Yes. Okay, moving on. Okay, let me settle my card first. Okay, moving on. I play 4 copies of Scarier Stare. Okay, so this card ability is you need Godpunk field, then after that you can choose a card on your opponent's field, then you can -3 crit. So this card is good against Roselia because Roselia don't have any counter for like -crit one. So when you cast, yeah, then yeah, it's the card really dead. Then you can also draw 1 card also. Okay, guys, you guys can pause 1 card. Pause the video. Yeah. Then you can draw 1 card if that card is like the critical becomes 0 lah. Okay, now the next copy I'm going to run is Demon Slayer Fear Press. It's a new booster from the promo, the box stopper. Okay, so this skill is basically destroy a monster on your field. If you do, you can charge and draw a game 1 life once per turn. So why I play this card is because like you can let's say this guy is on the field, then you know like you can just like cast it like when there's no soul. I recommend there's no soul lah. So when there's soul, when you cast it, so you can destroy. Then your opponent can draw 1 hand card, then you still can gain advantage. Yes. And right, another thing I like to do about it is like, let's say I have this card and I have the retriever, so I can like cast on this card, so your opponents drop 1 hand card already. Then after that I can like cast this card. Later I'll tell you the skill. Okay, just remember that card for a while. Now let's call over, yeah, then call this card again. Yeah, so that opponents already drop 2 hand cards. Yeah, but must keep in mind that you must have a good hand card and you must have a big hand, big like a lot of hand cards. Then you can like do those kind of stuff. If not, your hand card will be very less and you wouldn't like that. Now the next copy I'm going to run is 2 of this set spell. So these 2 of this set spell is skill. All Godpunk on your field, that's power plus 3000. Then during your turn, only during your turn, when a card is put into your opponent's gauge by card effects, you gain 2 life, draw 1 card. You can set one of these. Yeah, so just draw additional card. Yeah, gain 2 life. You can have more power for the monster. Next copy I'm gonna run is this guy that I just now said combo with this. So this one is also the same thing. Destroy your Godpunk on your field and pay 1 each. So when you destroy this guy, you can draw one of the opponent's hand card. So you can choose either one, destroy up to 2 monsters on your opponent's field, or drop all souls from a monster. So if you destroy any, they can draw 1 card. Yeah, which is great too lah. Next copy I'm gonna run is 2 of Recovery Veil. Okay, mainly this card is to let you charge 2 gauge, or can reduce the next damage by attacks. Remember, attacks only, not effects. 2-0. Okay, so if they penetrate to you, like you are getting hit by penetrate damage, that's called effect damage. So you can't use this card to reduce 0. Okay, keep in mind. Great thing about this card is if you would have like your opponent is like Godpunk, then he use like effects like draw your hand card, then you can use this card, like just reveal to him, like say, I see I got recovery veil, then and you also need to pay 1 life, then you will not need to draw hand card lah. Yeah. Now the next one is I'm going to play 2 copies of Loyalty. You can play 3 also, okay, depending on which one you like. Okay, so Loyalty, mainly when we use this card is for the 3rd skill. For this turn, your opponent cannot call more than 3 monsters. So like you can prevent your opponent from keep calling monster, because when you keep calling monster, it's like really great. Like you see, you can like call this guy, you can keep calling this guy to cycle, to recycle the card's ability. Later I'm going to show you how lah. Yeah, so by this Loyalty, you can stop a lot of things. Like let's say the Bank Drinkers, they can call 5 monsters, right? So maybe like when they call the 3rd monster, you can just cast it. Yes. Oh yeah, still also the 1st skill can reduce by 2. Then after that you can put a soul from a monster into a job. I can pause, can go research, go to the cards. Okay, the next card I'm gonna run is a White Smooth. Okay, so basically I can read you the ability first. Cast cost, pay 2 gauge and pay 1 life. Call, okay, ignore, just don't care about the battle DT logo, because we are not for that. We are for this. Call a size 1 monster from your drop zone by paying its call cost. So how this card works in this deck is, okay, it's like this. Okay, so you got that impact in your hand. Okay, impact on your hand. Then after that, you got this card in your drop zone. Okay, so like this my deck. Okay, so you got this card in your hand. So you pay 2 gauge, pay 1 life, you cast. Okay, you cast this card. So he says pay call. He says call a size 1 monster from drop zone. So do keep in mind, this is a size 1. So you can cast it, you can call this guy out. So then Buddy call ability switch. Yeah, body core. So instead, right, from size 1, right, you can become size 2. So basically, it's like calling a size 2 from your circle. Isn't that insane? So you can call this guy and then you can look at the card scores and then put a card from opponent's field, man. Yeah, that's really insane. That's why Godpunk is really strong. Okay. Yes. That's the combo. Okay, must keep in mind, man. This is the combo you guys need to know if you are playing Godpunk. Okay, so run 2 copies. Don't need so many copies because if not it will be cramped up in your hand. And also call a size 1 so or less, so you can like call others. Like you can like call to protect yourself or burn their gauge. Okay, now these another 2 copies is absolute power. Visualize exterminate. I don't know the pronunciation, am I wrong? Okay, please forgive me. Okay, so basically this card is, you may only cast this card if this monster, your Godpunk monster is on the field. So cast cost, pay 4 gauge. Okay, the gauge is quite heavy. Deal 3 damage to opponent, gain 3 life, then opponent chooses and drops 2 hand cards. Then you can draw 2 cards. Then end the final phase. Okay, so this card is quite overpowered, but it pays 4 gauge, so it's not really quite overpowered anymore. Okay, it's not really quite overpowered, but it's powerful. Okay, this card is powerful. Okay, because it's like quite good. Yes, and if you think that the game is too heavy, then you can like use recovery veil to let you have another 2 gauge. If not, like actually there's like no problem. Okay, the next is I play 2 Lost World because every deck needs Lost World because Lost World is just too strong. Yes. Okay, that's all that I have. Thank you for watching. I hope you like the video. Please share, subscribe, leave a comment down below what video should I make next, and see you next time. Peace out.